Crabman from Crabman Gaming here, and today I am opening 5 sealed V.Smile games ranging from 13 to 16 years old. Here is the extent of my V.Smile collection, my V.Smile motion, and my collection of approximately 115 games. Today I'll be opening the 5 games you can see at the front: Superman, Shrek, Ni Hao, Wild Waves, and Snowpark Challenge. The first thing I want to discuss is the difference between some of the cartridges that you can see in front of you. The V.Smile was released in 2004, however a revised V.Smile motion console was released in 2007. So you can see a few variants. One that you can see is Alphabet Park Adventure, which was a release game in 2004. Now sometimes these games have different cover art, and generally the games are pretty much exactly the same, except sometimes they can have different learning zone games. Now you can see that some of the cartridges are orange and some are purple. Purple is the original V.Smile cartridge color. So this cartridge would have come out between 2004 and 2007. And you can see on the sticker, Dora's Fix-It Adventure came out in 2005. And then when the motion console came out, they re-released a lot of these games with motion features. However, the motion features are pretty average and they're not really recommended and don't add too much to the games. A couple more games that featured re-releases. We have Scooby-Doo Funland Frenzy. Now in these games as well, they may have some additional learning zone games with motion features, but otherwise the games are pretty much identical. Another interesting game here is Soccer Challenge. It's called Soccer Challenge or Football Challenge based on where you live. And also we have Wally, which had a motion release as well. Interestingly, there were a few different colored cartridges. So I have Art Studio here, which I haven't played yet because you need the controller that you can draw on, and I don't have that. There's also like a gym game that requires a gym mat you can use, and a PC adventure game which comes with a keyboard peripheral that I don't have. I also managed to find these 2 games as I couldn't find Little Red Riding Hood in English, so I found a German version, and also WizKid Wheels is quite difficult to find, so I found a French version called Mission Pilote. Now as these games are getting a little bit older, what tends to happen when I purchase one of these V.Smile games is the first time I put it in the console, it actually doesn't work. So what you need to do is just slide back the protector here, and what tends to happen, I don't know how clearly you can see it on the camera, is the pins down the bottom tend to get a little bit dirty. So what you will need to do is find yourself some isopropyl alcohol, spray it on a Q-tip or an earbud, and then just rub it gently on the pins in a kind of circular motion. And I found about 3/4 of the V.Smile games that I've bought haven't worked initially, and then rubbing them with some isopropyl alcohol has then allowed them to work absolutely perfectly. Before I open my V.Smile games, I want to show you the casing of the original games and what they looked like. Now here are some games I actually got off eBay from Jordan, which was quite bizarre. This game was 30 Jordanian dirhams, I believe. And if you open it up, you can see what the game looks like when it is fully sealed. So I've opened some of these, but I haven't opened this one. It's got this weird kind of Velcro to close, which I only assume they added afterwards. It's also got Football Challenge here. That game's still inside now. What tends to have happened, this one has broken a little bit. We've got Superman. Now I do have 2 copies of this Superman. So this one's gonna stay sealed, and I'm gonna open a second copy. I just bought this guy, put a lot up, and I just bought everything. This one's been reduced to 7.5 dirhams. We have a Thomas game. What tends to have happened with these is they've disintegrated a little bit over time, but they are still sealed. We've got My Friends Tigger and Pooh, The Honey Hunt, which is slightly renamed from Winnie the Pooh, The Honey Hunt. and this one has disintegrated as well, but you can have a little look inside, little sneak peek, and a rather battered copy of Cars, which my game is down there. What I do like about these older cases is that you can display them on your shelf easily. Like, it's not perfect and they do kind of fall apart. However, if you compare them to one of the V.Smile V-Motion games, yeah, I'm not sure that I'm a huge fan of the redesign. So moving into the newer design for the V-Motion games, it's kind of in this mid-2000s plastic that is near impossible to open, as you're going to find out shortly. Now, the good part is that some of these games are over a decade old now, and they're still in amazing condition in the box. Just the bad news is, how do you display these on your shelf? So I have about 8 of these that I'm not going to open. What do I do with them? I can't put them on my shelf like this. It's very hard to display them standing upright, so I really don't know. But anyway, let's get to the opening. Okay, the first sealed V.Smile game I'm going to open for you is Superman the Greatest Hero, reduced to the awesome price of 4.5 Jordanian dirhams. I'll show you the box first. Again, they must have added this closing device on later, but you can see inside, you can see the box telling you about the learning adventure and the learning zone. I like how the game is displayed, that's pretty cool. You can see the back as what you could see in the shop. You can see some kids really enjoying it. Well, there's no real good way to open this either, so I'm just going to give it my best go. I get one shot at this, so wish me luck. Smooth. Okay, well, it's open. It's this terrible mid-2000s plastic, which they don't really do anymore. So what do we get inside? We do get the Superman game. I don't really know what this gap is for. What I do like is if you check out the pins are generally super clean, apart from whatever that is. Well, no, that's a bit of a worry. So the pins are normally pretty good. So we've got the game, we've got fragments of plastic which is disintegrated in the Jordanian heat. So we've got a little card here. Thank you for choosing this quality product from Vtech. Many hours. Well, I played the game through in about half an hour. You really just get a little thing inside that you kind of could see anyway, and you get the manual. So what's good about the manuals is most people have put them online, and it's a big fold-out manual. I do have some of these already, but they are kind of good to follow along when you're playing the game. So let's have a quick look at the Superman manual. I'm not going to spend too long on it. You can pause it if you want to have a look. It tells you how to play the game. It's pretty self-explanatory. I don't really know who would read the manual instead of actually just playing the game. But anyway, that is our first game. Now, that game was 16 years old, so that has been opened for the first time. Now we have Ni Hao Kai-Lan, Happy Chinese New Year, and this game is from 2009, so this is 13 years old. And if you thought it was hard to get in before, it's even harder. Oh, there's PC Pal that I was talking about before. Alright, this is the absolute worst to try and get into. I may need a Stanley knife to get in. So this is absolutely terrible packaging. I don't know if you remember other stuff at the time, but if I'm trying not to ruin the package as well, it's actually very, very, very difficult. So, sorry Ni Hao, you came all the way from the United States. but it's just really, really, really hard to open. They have not made this easy for you at all. So, okay, maybe this is just what you did. You just pulled out the inside. Where's the game? Oh, there it is, tucked in the back. Alright, there it is. I don't have this game, so you can look for this in the near future. Ni Hao Kai-Lan, Happy Chinese New Year. I haven't played it yet because it has been sealed, so I'll leave that there. Really, this packaging is an absolute hot mess. See, now you're left with this on your shelf, which doesn't look particularly great. I've kind of bent it. Anyway, let's check out what we get for the V.Smile motion games. Thanks for purchasing from Vtech. Let's definitely register this warranty 13 years later. Hang on, oh, they gave me 2. That's really bizarre. Okay, what else did I get? Ooh, Club Vtech, where families play it smart. Well, by 2009, yeah, the iPad wasn't far away, so we could go here, clubvtech.com. What does this say? Join Club Vtech. Does it say for life? Oh no, I didn't see that. Okay, alright. You can get the newsletter. I doubt that newsletter's still going. And then we have the kind of same fold out manual as before. And we've got 3 games to go, which has definitely been an exciting video. And I have fragments of Superman everywhere. Okay, let's open this up and have a look. I haven't played this, so we've got Learning Zone, Fix the Lanterns, the Chinese Zodiac. Yeah, again, I don't know who's really hanging out to keep the manuals. And out of my 115 games, I'm going to show you really quickly. These are the manuals I actually have. So I've got the actual system manual, Wiggles, Tinkerbell, Dora. Someone just kept these, and when I bought some games off them, they had them, but only one person ever had the manuals with them. Alright, Ni Hao, I'll look forward to playing that soon. On to Shrek Forever After. Now, Ni Hao and Shrek came all the way from the US, which is where a few of my games have come from, even though sometimes postage is a little bit expensive. Let's see how we can get into Shrek here. I haven't needed the Stanley knife. Would be better if I don't bump the camera stand. Alright, let's just go all the way up here. Oh no. Let's get it in frame. This is not easy at all. Definitely not something kids should be doing on their own. I can't even get in. I'm making a colossal mess of the box. I hope it's not a collector's item. Alright, this game was 2010, I believe, so 12 years sealed. Alright, Shrek, let's see what wonders you've got inside. I have made a mess of this box. Oh, lots of goodies. Now, I kind of liked the display of the older games where you could see the game through the little window, so you could see the cover. These ones are kind of hidden around the back. So there we go, Shrek Forever After. Look forward to seeing that on the channel soon. I might just leave that down there so you can have a look at it. And here's the Shrek box, which I didn't really show you that much. Looks like 3 learning adventure modes. Some of these games can be quite short, so we'll leave that up there. Let's see what we get. We get... oh, here we go, product registration. This is a little bit different. Got vtechkids.com. Pretty cool. What's this? Oh, the V-Reader. I do have the V-Reader. You can check out some of my V-Reader cartridges that I have played through. I might put a link up above right now. I don't have the MobiGo though, and here is Shrek Forever After. Same deal with the manual. This one's quite long. Oh, hang on. This one doesn't fold out. This one's just one big left to right manual. Choose your play mode. Pretty cool. Oh no, it's upside down. It's kind of weird. It goes like right to left, like a manga. Alright, wicked. Alright, we're done. Shrek, out you go. We've got 2 games to go. Wild Waves. This is one I haven't played on the channel. It's one... Well, it's one of the very few unlicensed games for the V.Smile, so you can check it out. It's not too many people. Well, I do like up here though, it's when they'd started to bring in a couple of different devices. So you got the V.Smile Motion and you got the Cyber Pocket as well. I don't really know what that is there. Another V.Smile thing. Anyway, let's get it open. Oh gee. Probably cut the cartridge in half. So you really do have to kind of butcher through. Oh, I have hit the stand a few times. I do apologise. This is not the smoothest operation. Okay, this is a definitely a pretty loose outfit I'm running. Don't record things that often. Normally it is just straight from the Elgato, so you're in for a treat today. Gee, they make you work for it. I definitely think this type of plastic just does not exist anymore either. So we got Wild Waves. Was that all we had in there? Was there anything else? No, that was it. Alright, well, Wild Waves is one of the few games I haven't played yet. Chuck that up there so we remember it. Quite cool. Pins looking good. And all we got in here was the Wild Waves booklet. We didn't get anything else, which was a little bit disappointing. And then we've got one more, which is... oh, upside down. Yeah, it's weird when they fold out. Although they've wasted a whole page of colour for no real reason. Alright, look forward to playing this as well. Alright, let's get that out the way. Now the last one, before we end the video, it's cheating a little bit. I do have Snowpark Challenges, has already been released on the channel because, a little sneaky, I did slide it open just to get the cartridge out. So there's no cartridge in there, but let's open it and see what other goodies are inside to finish off the video. And I didn't need my Stanley knife, so I did get that out just in case. It's actually really hard to cut when you have a camera in the way. Gee, that was hard work. Alright, let's see what we got in here. So the cartridge is down on the floor somewhere. Alright, Snowpark Challenge. All we've got is the book as well. I assume this was made by the same people that made Wild Waves. These look like almost identical games. So I'm going to just assume all we get is the booklet. And all we do is we get the Snowpark booklet. And really, that is all. Well, thank you so much for joining me today as we opened Snowpark Challenge. We opened Wild Waves, Shrek, we opened Superman, and we opened Ni Hao as well. So thank you so much for joining me today. Have a wonderful day and see you next time.